Hello, everyone. I'm Marcus Hall from Mark Nelson Denim, and today I'm with Jeff Markman from Markman's Jewelers. Jeff, we're going to talk about a lot, business and a little bit of style, and so I'm so happy to have you on the show here today. And so please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Thanks for having me. I'm a Knoxville native, grew up here, went away for college, and then stayed away a little while after that, and then moved back about 7 years ago and joined the family business.
Right. So tell us more about your family business for those who don't know.
Yeah, so our family business, Markman's Diamonds on Kingston Pike, also have a store in Chattanooga. I started in 1976 by my grandfather, Harold Markman. My dad, Steve, has been there basically since the beginning. And then, although I never had plans to join the family business, life had a different plan for me. And so I've been there the last 7 years.
Well, awesome. I have the pleasure of making Jeff a tuxedo for,
It's the Symphony Ball.
Okay, the Symphony Ball. And it's a Bond series of a tuxedo. So we went with Scabal because Scabal does the James Bond tuxedo and jacket and all that good stuff. But through that process, we'd never met before.
Right.
And so we were talking about Jeff wearing a tie. And I'm not wearing a tie today. I almost did it. And then I was like, no, I'm going to let Jeff steal the thunder for the tie thing. But I wrote a blog called, Is the Tie Dead? And so, Jeff, why do you wear a tie?
So I wear a tie, and you know, like our conversation the other day, I know that it's something that you see less and less as you go out into stores. And I wear a tie because for me, it pulls everything together. It gives me personal confidence to do my job every day, that I look the part, that I feel right to run my business, to lead, and to present the right professionalism when our customers come through the door.
I love it. Since COVID, it's so strange how style has taken a serious downswing for the not good from my point. I do business with financial planners and bankers and lawyers, and where I used to see when I went to an office, these guys wearing ties and suits, now I see more polos and even sneakers at some time. And so it's really strange to me that someone who wants to earn your trust in business, especially high-end business, luxury business, how they don't wear ties or they don't wear dress shirts or jackets. And so I immediately was fond of you and was like, oh, I could hang out with Jeff because I mean, he respects the game, and the game meaning the business world, and how important I believe that appearance matters. And so how did you talk to your employees, or how do you instill that in them, Jeff?
So it's interesting because we kind of talk about both sides of it, because on the one hand, I do think it's important, particularly when someone's making a significant purchase like jewelry often is, and not just monetarily, but emotionally. You want to meet people where they are, right? And so sometimes people don't want to see people in ties. And so I think that's kind of linking into what we're talking about. But on the other hand, you know, our role as a jewelry company, it can get so complicated. We really are educators, as we were just talking about a couple minutes ago. And because it's a significant purchase, because it's an emotional purchase, I want everyone who walks out of our store having bought something to feel good about that purchase, understand what they bought. And I think the way you dress and the way you present yourself helps give yourself the credibility that you need. When we tell someone, we explain what a GIA certificate means and why it's important, but also you got to look a little bit beyond the certificate. Yeah.
Right on. Yeah.
So when we explain all those complicated and sometimes overly complicated things about buying a diamond or any other piece of jewelry, I think the credibility that we have as a trusted advisor is really important. That comes back to our personal appearance.
Right on. That's awesome. Well, another thing I want to know is, what is your favorite knot? What knot do you usually wear?
So I generally wear a half Windsor. I feel like it's versatile and easy and kind of part of the morning routine. But I do like to switch it up every once in a while, try some different knots, and I often find myself making a Pratt knot in those cases.
Right on. Very good. So, Jeff, I appreciate you for being on the show today.
Yeah.
And for you being here, I just wanted to give you a small gift. It's a tie.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's got some cool colors, man, and it's neutral. So whether you're a Tennessee fan, it's got some burnt orange in it.
Oh, yeah.
But just a little bit. And what school did you go to?
I went to North Carolina.
Okay, so there you go. It's got a little blue in there, too. So perfect, man. Thank you so much for being on the show today, man. And please continue to wear a tie, because I appreciate it, and I'm sure your clients and your customers appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure. All right.